What's up, everyone? This is your boy Landon, the EAS Guy 2005 here. And it's about time I do a weather radio collection video. Now, before I start the video, I have a Midland HH54 VB2 coming in on June the 3rd, which will be about 3 days. But here we go. Let's get started. I'll just start right here. First off, I still have this Radio Shack Pro 2018. Got it at a thrift store with a lucky find. I am selling it because, I'm kind of not a fan of it because, it doesn't have an alert test. It's on my eBay listing, so yeah. Next one is my Recom R6050B. However, it has a dead tuner, but as I mentioned on one of my videos, I'm planning on giving it to Weather Radio Guru. But yeah, I'm still keeping up with this thing. Still a good radio though, just needs to have a fixed weather tuner. Next one is my engraved Kobe CX789. Yep, 789. Got it on eBay last year. It's a good radio. I had a radio like that before, and the weather worked. The FM transmitter was messed up a little bit from about a few years ago. I think I said last year, so because I bought that radio, but still a good radio. Next one is my Midland ER50. Sort of not a fan of it, but I think it's an okay radio. The problem I have with it is that it malfunctions a bit sometimes. But yeah, that's what it is. Now let's go to this section. Move this paper out of the way. This one is my Radio Shack 12251, I think. 12251. Yes, 12251. Got this radio on eBay. All this dust. I still have the radio I had back in 2018. It's like under the sketchbook. Yeah, it's like right here. I have this radio. But I have this radio that has a better audio. It's made in 2001. It's a good radio. Next one is the Springfield weather radio. I'm not a fan of it because the reception is so poorly. Here's what I mean.
Here is your National Weather Service forecast for the Birmingham listening area.
I mean, the broadcast is okay, but it's just a rough reception. Not to mention, when you turn off the broadcast, it almost gives me a heart attack. Like, here's what I mean. You see, look, whenever I turn this off, it just starts making that sound. And it just almost keeps giving me a heart attack. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why I bought it. I just thought it was a good radio, but whatever. I mean, the one thing I like is that the flashlight is fine. So, no big deal. Next one is my Midland 74200. It's a very good radio. Mine is a version 6, and I actually didn't realize it was a version 6 when I tested it out. It's a really good radio. But got this radio 4 years ago, 2020, during the COVID pandemic at a thrift store. Almost dropped my phone. But yeah, it's a very good radio. I love it so much. Next one is my Nelsonic NLC 788. It's a very good radio, but I will say it's like a baby radio. I'm just gonna call it a baby radio. It's also known as a $10 radio.
Issued highly questioned.
Now, the reception's good. I don't know if it's the battery, because I think the battery is almost dying on this radio for the weather, but I may add some new batteries with it. Next one is my GE Instant 7845A Instant Weather Alert radio with the engraving on it with a sticker that says "No weather alert, audible visual alert of severe weather conditions." It's a very good radio. The reception sounds great. It's a very good radio. Got it at a thrift store. A lucky find. It's a good find. So, but yeah, good radio. I'm going to start right here. Next one is my Midland HH54. I don't have batteries in it because... Oh, looks like my battery's completed with my rechargeable batteries. But yeah, so I like this radio. It's a very good radio. And like I said, my Midland HH54 VV2 is coming. So hopefully the battery pack works. Even if it's dead, I'll just get a new one. Next one is the Kobe Micro Talk. I legitimately bought this radio at a thrift store. Oh.
It was partly sunny. The temperature was 71 degrees.
But yeah, it's a very good radio. I mean, it has an okay reception. It just sounds like a 3D reception or whatever. It's a very old radio. I don't know when was this made. Next one is my Radio Shack.
The temperature
Shut
was
up.
72 degrees.
Shut up. There you go. Anyway, my next one is my Radio Shack 12519. One time I had this radio was back in 2018, as I mentioned from my unboxing video. I didn't have an antenna, and it had a broken plug when I bought the radio at a thrift store 6 years ago, which is right now. Holy cow, it's been 6 years now, and now I finally got this radio. I'm actually glad I got it because I wanted it so bad. I was about to get one back in 2023 on eBay, but until then, someone was so lucky to get it, and yeah, it was too late. So yeah, bad luck. But I finally got one. So yeah, it's still a good radio. Next one is my Midland WR100 version 2. It's a very good radio, and I'm actually glad I got my hands on this one. Now, this is a December 12, 2003 model, which is a good serial number on this radio, and I'm actually glad I got it. So yeah, it's the best radio I've been always wanting for a long time. So I finally got one. Next one is my Midland WR100 version 5. And to let y'all know, this is a 2010 model. If you're just gonna say, "Oh, you got a dead tuner radio," well, yeah, think again. 2010 models are the best. I'm glad I got it because I wanted it. So yeah, there you go. And speaking of that, I still have a dead tuner WR100. Yeah, it's not a good radio to have because mine has the number 803, whatever serial number has. It's not a good radio. So yeah. Okay, now to this one. Next one is my First Alert WX67. It's a very good radio. Got it on Goodwill Finds for a lucky find because no one even expect to see a radio, so I managed to get it quickly before anyone can buy it. So I got it. I may get a First Alert WX167 soon, hopefully. I gotta earn some more money for that because I work at my store. So next one is my 2003 12261. 12261, I think that's what it is. I think it's totally that, I think. Anyway, a 2003 Radio Shack 12261. It's a very good radio. Managed to get it quickly before anyone bought it. So yeah, it's very rare. Has a good statement light. It's a good radio. The screen on there is great. Next one is my Midland WR10. I think that's what it is. Or WR11, WR10. Whatever you want to say. Whatever. It's a very good radio. The reception is fine. It's a great radio, though. Next one is my most favorite radio, Midland WR300, which is a version 5. And to let you know, mine's a 2011 model, which is a very good radio. It's a good reception. Got it at a thrift store 2 years ago. Next one is my Radio Shack 12253. So what it is, 12253? I'm sorry, 12258. My mistake. It's a good radio, however, it does have some problems. So what I mean by that is that whenever I try to switch off the alert on and off switch, like when I push the alert on switch, it just keeps like changing to alert off. Some like crazy glitch. But whatever. I'm keeping this radio because I'm not getting rid of it. Because you know. And sucks that I don't have a disc for it. If I had a disc, I would have bought it. I would have had it, but whatever. Next one is my 2005 model 12261. I'm trying to find if it's... Okay, yeah, it's a 12261. So yeah, this is my birth year of my 2005 model 12261 of the Radio Shack. It's also a good radio. Next one is my Midland okay, this is a WR11. Now, this one, no, I did say it was a WR11 on this one, so I was incorrect, so that's a WR10. This one is a WR11, and I'm glad I got my hands on this, and I bought it for a good price. It was only $16. And no one expected to see it, because I managed to get it quickly before anyone could buy it, so I got it. Very good reception on this one. Okay, I gotta move this out of the way because I don't want to let it fall off. I know, I got a lot of junk. I just don't, because I live in a small room. I need a new room so bad. Anyway, this one is a Oregon Scientific 12196T. I think that's... I'm sorry, no. WR122. I think they just update the name. Something like that. Whatever. It's a good radio, though. I actually like it. It's a very quiet radio. It's a good thing it doesn't have alert sounds on this one, because it's a very good radio. Used to have this radio back in 2018 as well at a thrift store with a Lucky Find. It's a very good radio. So I'm glad I managed to get this one. Next one is my 2011 Radio Shack 12521. It's a very good radio. Had it for 4 years now. Almost 3 years, actually, because I got it before New Year's Day began. So I'm glad I got it. It's probably my early New Year's Eve gift that I found. So it's a good radio. Next one is my WR120. I haven't used it in a while, but still a good radio. The lights on there are a bit dimmed, but I have no plans if I can have it modded. Now let's go to the bottom. Move this old iPhone charger out of the way. I'm going to start with my Recom. Now I showed you all my Recom before, and now I'm showing you this Recom. This one is my Recom R1630A. And you may notice it's a little orange on the screen, but whatever. I'm actually managed to get it quickly because I wanted an R1630A. So I don't have to get a generic Recom dead tunered radio, because all of them have dead tuners. Not even gonna lie, but it's what it is. Next one is my Uniden Bearcat BC148XLT. It's a very good radio, has a good reception, and I'm gonna call it the cow radio. Moo! It's a very good radio. Next one is my Midland WR30. It's a very good radio. Haven't used it in a while. Which you know why. There's a lot of radios all over my freaking shelf. So, yeah. Next one is my Radio Shack Pro 136. It's a very good radio. I wanted it for a long time, so I'm glad I got it. Next one is my Maxon WX3. Had it for about 6 or 5 years. It's a very good radio. Has a good reception on it, so yeah. Next one is my Radio Shack 12247A. Got it in Alaska, actually. It's a It's a thrift store find that I found in Anchorage, Alaska, which I wasn't expecting to get. It has an okay reception, so yeah. Next one is my First Alert WX150. It's a very good radio. Has a normal pitched, because some of you do have high pitched ones, and yeah, that's what it is. I was also about to get the WX200 because I saw it on eBay, but someone managed to get it fast, so whatever. But there you go. And I almost forgot to show off this Jensen weather radio. This one is a Jensen. I am not good at remembering things, but okay. A Jensen SRWS 1000. So yeah, it's a great radio though. I like it. Gotta get some new batteries, which is why it's been off for a while. So, but yeah. Okay, now let's go to the bottom of it. Now these are the radios that I'm not using anymore because I'm selling it, except for the Midland WR100 because it has a dead tuner. Next one is the Radio Shack 12250. Yes, a 12250. I am selling it because one thing is it has a great reception. However, it does have a bit of volume control problems. So I'm getting rid of it. And I already mentioned that this is my 12251. This is a 99 model, or actually no, it's a 2000 model actually. But the reception is a little bit crispy, but I'm getting rid of it because, you know, I want to sell it. And like I said, mine's a Midland W100 version 5, but with a dead tuner. So, yep. There you go. Now let's go to the other section. Now, some of you guys remember I have a WR120EZ. Yes, that is true. However, there is one problem. So, it used to work. It's a very good radio. It used to work very well. But until then, it started to malfunction like crazy. So, like, whenever I start the weather, turn on the broadcast, it just seems like the tuner died. I mean, it's a very young radio. It's a 2020 model. So, yeah. Has a messed up radio. And the last one I have is a Midland 74105XL. Yes. A Midland 74105XL. I pretty much regret buying this radio because one is that the reception is very, very bad. I mean, yeah, the reception is so bad. I should have not bought this radio. Whatever. But there you go, guys. That is my weather radio collection video. I may get some more radios in the future, mostly the rare ones. But there you have it, guys. That is my collection of my weather radios. If y'all did, be sure to like and subscribe and comment. This is your boy Landon. Peace out.